Hi everyone. Well, this is about take 5 because every time I press record, Leo wants a banana. He's already had 1.5 bananas. Little rat bag. Anyway, it's always the way when you want to do a video blog, so I always think it's funny to share those things because it's not just press play and talk now. Anyway, I wanted to do a video blog on a few issues that have been not bugging me, but just something that I really wanted to be talking about publicly. And the first thing is, it's just really a message to up-and-coming fitness models, bikini models, girls in general really, about the pressure to either maintain lean physiques or to be posting photos in next to nothing publicly on Instagram and Facebook, and thinking that that's what you have to do to get validation and to get somewhere in the industry. And I really just want to share my message because back in my day when I was competing, obviously social media wasn't what it is today, so we didn't even really have selfies, weren't huge, and if we did selfies it was with a crop top and shorts. It was never a case of underwear shots, lying on the bed shots. It was never a case of just what I see today, or actually I don't see much of it because I unfollow people that start posting that stuff because I don't really need to see it. It doesn't inspire me. It doesn't motivate me, So sharing progress is great. It's good, but you can do that in crop top and shorts. You can do that in crop top and track pants. Fitness is becoming more, it's degrading for women in the photos that I've been seeing. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I've never done a photo shoot in a revealing photo shoot in the past. I have, not revealing as in wearing nothing, but it was always a professional photo shoot that I did, and I would always I'd never post those sorts of photos in my underwear at my home and things like that. So I guess I learned that that's not the way to go, and I had mentors and people guide me along the way as well, as if ever I was to do things outside of what I thought was for me to get accepted and noticed, I would always be told by people, Juzzy, you don't need to do that. And now in the last probably 4 or 5 years, I've definitely cleaned everything up. There's everything that I do is important to me and my brand and who I am and to who my target market is. So I'm trying to inspire women and most importantly mums to be happy and healthy and proud of their bodies. I don't want to make them feel like they're not worthy or good enough. And these images that you're putting out not only make you look like you're a little bit desperate for attention, but they also make you other women look at you and they don't really aspire to be like you, and if that's what you're trying to do, your message is very unclear. So it's hard because it's happening everywhere, and you're seeing bigger name role models do the same thing, but you can still inspire people by taking photos and progress shots in your crop tops and things like that. So just keep it classy and keep your dignity about you. Don't for 1 second think that you have to keep up with everyone else because they're doing it, because you're not a sheep and you don't want to follow down that path. A fitness model who I look up to, Jamie Eason, did a big thing a few years back about how she's learned her lesson as well and cleaned everything up, and I respect her so much for that. And it was basically around that time that I've deleted everything off my social media that could work against me. Not that I ever did anything too revealing, but I'm just talking about really low cut bikini tops, no lingerie shots, even though they were professional photo shoots that I was doing. I just don't want that on my pages, and to be aligned with who I am as a mum. I don't want my kids to know that there's photos of me on the internet wearing my underwear. So yeah, that's my first message. My second one, just keeping an eye on Leo, is just a quick one on perception of highlight reels on social media. So you're going to see people and everything posting everything that's amazing in their lives and everything that's great, and they've got the perfect relationship, they've got the perfect life, and just continually posting this stuff. Now you can read into it what you like, but to me, just don't read into it too much. They're posting their highlight reels, they're posting you know, the day that they're feeling good, you know, they're having a good day, and that's cool. But, you know, the fact is, being a mum is hard. Being you know, for me, being self-employed and working for myself is hard. Being married is hard work, you know, like I love my husband and we've got a very healthy relationship, but marriage is hard work, and especially when you bring kids into the equation and crazy toddlers. You know, and Leo's never been the best sleeper, so there's lots of moments when Matt and I are sleep deprived and can't quite see things clearly. So, you know, but we work as a team and we work at everything together, and you know, it feels like we've been married like 6 years and it's only been 6 months. It's so crazy how it's just like we've condensed so much into our lives in the time that we've been married as well as the time that we've been together. So, but that's awesome, and that's how we both work. We love the grind, we love working hard, and there's so much that we both do, you know, that we don't share publicly, and there's so much that, you know, we do with our businesses and our private life. You know, it's just that everything, you know, I like to keep that stuff to me, and I like to keep my personal life personal, basically. But, you know, I love my husband and I love my little toddler, crazy toddler. But yeah, just I always coach this to the girls that I work with, and I'm continually saying it, but just realize that, you know, things aren't always what they seem, and whatever you think it is, it probably isn't. So it's your perception, and it's the perception that people are putting out to make you believe. So just, you know, get rid of the people that, you know, aren't inspiring you or making you feel bad about your life. And I'm not saying they're bad people, but just unfollow them, or, you know, unfollow pages that you don't think are worthy of your journey at the moment, and really just get your head around, you know, that whole balanced, holistic approach to being healthy and happy. And it's spiritual happiness, it's emotional happiness, it's mental happiness, you know. And I'm diving into another subject now really quickly, but, you know, overall health and well-being comes from so many avenues, not just diet and not just training, you know. Far out the last few weeks, training has been few and far between with me, with Leo teething and being sick, and I haven't been well, and, you know, I've been tired. Sometimes I haven't even got out of my pajamas or left the house, but, you know, that's okay. And you know, winter doesn't help. I'm feeling that slump of winter, you know, the lack of motivation, but it's consistency, and it's being kind to yourself, and it's forgiving yourself for those days, weeks that you go off track. But you know what? That's life. Life is not easy. Life is not rainbows and warm fuzzies all the time. We have stuff that we have to deal with daily, and it's how you deal with it and how you move forward that makes you stronger. So, you know, you need to manage your stress. You need to figure out tools to manage your stress, and go from there. So I've completely gone into a subject I wasn't going to talk about, but that's, once I start talking, I can't stop. So I really hope that this video blog resonates with you. I've touched on a few different things, you know, social media, as well as just a call out to fitness models and girls, young girls, to just keep your dignity about you, keep it classy, and stand out in a way with keeping your clothes on. So you can stand out with what you say, with how you empower women, with how you inspire them and educate them. It's not about just how you look, okay? It never should be about how you look, because then that just creates more issues for you down the track, as well as the woman that you're trying to inspire. So that's my message for today anyway, and till next time, see you later.